Hi sisters! Dave Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm joined with a super special guest, Miss Larly.
Howdy.
Howdy girl, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so honored to have you here.
I'm just so honored, James. See, I just hang around people and they just turn into a little country bumpkin.
Oh, love. So for today's video, Laura Lee just did my makeup over on her channel.
Yes.
And I'm gonna now do her makeup.
That's right.
As beauty gurus, we always get to be at our own faces every single day for videos all the time for different events. But it's really rare that we actually get to get our face beaten by other people, let alone other beauty gurus. And it's definitely intimidating as well.
It's way more intimidating because, I don't know, I feel like you do the full beat glam. Like, you know the full beat glam. So I'm like, oh my god, shaking.
Oh my god, well,
but I think it turned out really pretty.
I do too. We did, however, at the end of the look, give a brutal, honest beat down of the look.
So there were some things that James wasn't obsessed with, but you'll have to wait to the end.
You'll have to check out, So I'm gonna do Laura's makeup, and then she's gonna do the same thing for me. She's gonna tell me what the tea is, if she hates it, if she loves it, how she feels. So without further ado, I'm gonna beat Laura's face now. Make sure you stay tuned at the end of the video for her brutal breakdown of the makeup. And then also check out our video on Laura's channel where she beats my face in this beautiful glam. Without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to start by priming Laura's face using the Benefit Professional Primer. You guys know that I love this primer, and also it is one of Laura's favorites too. So we're using the Hourglass Foundation Stick in the shade Beige. Perfect, she already knew.
She did, it's my favorite.
Do you prefer liquid foundations or stick foundations usually?
This is like my go-to, but lately I've been using the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion for liquid. Or I love like the Milani, the drugstore.
Conceal and Perfect?
Yes, honey.
I haven't tried that one.
It's so good.
Really?
Yeah, it feels like a high-end foundation. So I call it concealer. Say it.
Concealer.
Concealer.
Yeah.
But people say I say it wrong. I don't hear it.
Concealer.
Concealer.
Yeah, I don't think you're saying it wrong.
I don't think I say it wrong either.
I feel like we're one of the same where a lot of people either love our voices or hate our voices.
Yeah, there's no in between.
Do
we have that in common?
I think we do.
Do we have a voice thing?
Oh, people hate my voice. And
oh my god, that makes me love you so much more.
People say that I sound like I have something stuck in my throat when I'm talking. People say I sound like I'm constantly sick, which is, I mean, I guess kind of true. But
mine are truths too. People sound like it says like I'm whining, or that like I have like an old lady's voice that's like.
A lot of people hate my voice because I talk too fast, which we talked about in Laura's video.
Yes, we do.
A lot of people comment saying that I give them anxiety because I talk so fast, which is really scary because I really do try to not, but I can't help it.
Yeah.
So if you're one of those people, I apologize. There's actually a little speed button where if you click the gear on your video, you can change the speed to 75% as opposed to 100, and then I'll be a lot more slowed down. So if you're someone who wants to hear me talk a little bit slower, or anybody for that matter, talk a little bit slower or faster, that's a really good hack for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna contour Laura's face using my Benefit Hoola Bronzer, both of our favorites. I'm using my Morphe M570 brush.
Do you feel like I have a small head?
You do have a small head.
Do you see it now?
You do.
It's like super small. I tell people.
So once the bronzer's all on, one trick that I absolutely love doing when it comes to contouring and bronzing is taking a like smaller fluffy brush like this one, but I like to go into the more cool tone bronzer. So this one is the Marc Jacobs bronzer in Tantastic, which is definitely a little bit more cool tone than Benefit Hoola. And I like to grab this on a more tapered brush and just go in right on that contour line to give a more like defined contour right in the hollow of the cheekbone.
I've never done this before.
This is like one of my favorite tricks that I just started doing. I feel like it just adds a lot more dimension and really like gives you the snatched.
I feel like every time someone does my makeup, or I watch someone do makeup, or like I just went to makeup on Mario's seminar, I feel like I learn a lot of things that, like I feel like you could just never stop learning. Yeah. Like I feel like I pick up different tricks from each artist because everybody does their makeup different.
It's always cool to see how other people do their makeup because you can always be inspired and pick up different techniques and learn different things.
And get better and better and better.
I'm next gonna grab my JD Wadey 180 brush. This is my all-time favorite nose contouring brush from Luxie Beauty on the Benefit Hoola Bronzer, and also dipping a tiny bit into the Marc Jacobs Tantastic, and we're gonna chisel out Laura's nose.
I love when I go out in public and see a snatched nose.
Same, I'm like,
don't you? Like, yes, bitch.
I'm like, she knows what she's doing.
She snatched that nose.
Then I'm just gonna grab a powder puff and use this to bake the sides of Sister Laura's nose.
What do you feel like you would be doing if you weren't on social media? You didn't take the social media path.
I genuinely have no idea, and I think about that honestly a lot.
I feel like you would be in college somewhere.
I think I would too, which scares me because I think college definitely was not for me, and I don't think college is for everybody. I think education is really important, but I don't think that college particularly is for everybody. And I think I would be really struggling to figure out what I wanted to do with my life.
I feel like that's a lot of people, and hear me out when how much I agree with you on that, because I almost didn't graduate high school, but because society said, you know, you gotta go to college to make money or be smart or to do anything great. So I was able to get into a college, and it took me 3 years into college, and I had failed out. I was 24 years old and I had failed out, and I was left with a assload of debt for forcing something that society put on me to make me feel like I was smart. So as a medical assistant at the time as well, working at a dermatologist, which I made decent money, I just really didn't like the job. And so I got pushed into YouTube, and I fell so madly in love with it. And then me and YouTube kind of grew together, and I created this amazing career. And it's all because I fell out of college, you know?
Yeah, I definitely don't think it's for everybody. I think that everybody has a different path, and education definitely is not part of everybody's. I agree with you. I don't know where I would be if it wasn't for YouTube.
You know, I started this channel just simply as a makeup lover, and all of a sudden I'm supposed to be a professional businesswoman, and, you know,
and then a role model
for millions of people, and a professional makeup artist, and do everything perfect, and it's just like so much pressure gets thrown on you, you know? And then you start, and you're like, whoa.
And this is a lot.
Yeah.
So while Laura's baking in the oven at 350 degrees, I'm going to get my Benefit Precise My Brow Pencil in the shade number 4, and I'm going to slay her brows.
That's right.
I'm definitely going to make Laura's brows go more out than down towards the tail. We were just talking about this, how I've recently been doing my brows more out than down, because I feel like it gives a lot more eyelid space.
I have a 13-year-old niece, and I'm literally the mom of Mean Girls. I'm like, what's cool? What's the 411? And she told me that this year all her friends are obsessed with this guy named James Charles. And I'm serious. I know. I was like, interesting. I was like, Jamesy. She was like, yeah. I was like,
no way.
You know I know him. She's like, nah.
Did this actually happen?
Yeah, I swear.
Let's go in and we're going to grab some more Shape Tape, and I'm going to use that to prime Laura's eyelid.
That's right.
I'm just going to use a Y16 brush to blend out that concealer and make sure the eyes are all primed and set in place and ready for the shadow. Okay, so now that the brows are both slayed and in place, we're going to start off with the eyeshadow. Ooh. And we're first going to go to the Laura Lee Los Angeles Cat's Pajamas.
By the way, you blew me away. Use the in one ear on your lips. I was gagged.
The little metallic lip moment.
I was like, damn, I had to watch this video to the end. I'm going to have to see what he put on the lips. And then you put on like a liquid lip. I was like, that's not it. What did you do? And then you put that on. I was gagged.
If you guys haven't checked out that video yet, make sure to click somewhere up here.
It'll pop up.
It'll pop up. But yeah, the palette is so bomb, and people were so mad saying that, oh my god, he's eating her ass. No, girl, it's a good palette.
Girl,
Sorry about it. So we're first going to start using my M519 brush. I'm going to dip into Bomb Diggity and start putting this into Laura's crease as a transition shade. This is honestly like one of my favorite transition shades of all time.
Thank you. I love it too. It's just such a good, like, mustardy, yellowy browns are my favorite.
I'm currently using the shade Cray Cray on an M210 brush. And I'm using this to pull out that outer corner shadow and then also define the crease a little bit more. I'm next gonna grab the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe, one of both of our all-time favorite palettes.
Clearly.
She's a little dirty.
She's been used and loved.
I'm next gonna grab another M210 brush. This is just a clean one, and dip into this red tone brown shade down here. Then definitely tap off the fallout as well. Then I'm just gonna pop this right in Laura's outer V for some definition. I'm definitely making sure that when I take these shadows, I'm pulling them out and winging them as well. That's like one of my all-time favorite things to do with my makeup. You guys know that I love a good pulled out shadow moment. It's like my favorite thing in the world, and it definitely widens my face. Laura and I were literally just talking about earlier how she like wishes she could do that, and I was like, girl, you can.
You can do it!
Like, you just gotta do it. I'm gonna grab Laura's shade Scatterbrain on my M421 brush, and I'm going to spritz it a little bit using some Fix Plus.
I had to put Fix Plus on all my shimmers no matter what shimmer it is.
Yeah.
I can't not.
Oh my god, I literally hate when people are using a palette and they're like, oh, well, it doesn't perform as well dry, you have to use Fix Plus. Duh.
Yeah, I mean, that's just eyeshadow 101.
Why would you not?
And even if it performs like a gem dry, I'm still Fix Plusing it.
Same.
It helps with fallout too. Like, it helps snatch it all together. And if you don't like want to purchase Fix Plus, even a little bit of water in a spray bottle.
It doesn't need to be Fix Plus.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be Fix Plus.
Once I have that lid shade on, I'm gonna go back into my R39 brush and dip into the shade Cray Cray and just use this to blend over the edge of that glitter pigment and then also the darker shades in the outer corner to make sure that that is a smooth, even transition for the half cut crease.
So if you only got to use one makeup product for the rest of your life, no, I'll give you 3. 3 products.
So generous.
Yes, I know, I'm trying to be generous here. 3 products, Desert Island, you know, got to. What's it gonna be?
I feel like a concealer.
Okay.
A brow pencil.
Okay.
And a highlighter.
Love it.
What would you do?
I would do a concealer because I'll put a concealer on with no other makeup. So I feel like what could be worn alone, you know? Concealer, mascara, and probably a fucking blotting powder.
No way.
Yeah.
For the lower lash line in the Jaclyn palette, I'm going to grab the Sigma E20 brush, which is a flat shader brush. And I'm going to grab the bright ass teal shade.
Ooh, we get some color.
And I'm going to pat this on Laura's lower lash line.
I'm excited about this.
So good. Are you kidding? Oh.
Ooh, come on, fire.
And then I'm gonna grab an M210 brush and dip into a little bit of Bomb Diggity, which is that amazing transition shade, and just buff out the bottom line of that to make sure the blue isn't too like harsh. And then I'm gonna dip back into that blue, and then I'm gonna just add a lot of Fix Plus to really get a pigmented pop.
Ooh, she does a good tongue pop. I have a weak one, but I do it literally all the time still.
It's a thought that counts. Yeah, it's a weak one.
It's a little baby one.
She's a weak one.
But I do it all the time. Ooh!
Next, I'm going to grab the darker blue shade and the purple shade from the Jaclyn palette. Once again, grabbing a little bit of Fix Plus. And I'm going to put that in the outer corner, mixing together the bright blue, and then also kind of blending it into those darker purple red shades that are on the upper lash line to kind of connect those together. And then one more time, grabbing my M210 brush, I'm just going to dip into a warm tone orange shade and just blend out the bottom one last time. Or what is your favorite makeup look that you've ever done on yourself?
Oh, that's hard. I think I recently did one with my eyeshadow palette because, as you know, like I haven't been doing tutorials as much. I've been reviewing new makeup that's been launching, but one of my favorites for sure is a look I actually did with my palette, and I actually spent a long time doing it. I did like a matte cut crease, but like shimmer in the middle of the cut crease. It was really intricate. What about you? I know you got some looks.
I have served definitely some good looks.
Yes.
I think that my favorite one ever was probably my Eclipse look from
this past year. with like the full blackout eye.
I just added the Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy liquid liner and didn't really use it as a liner. I just kind of more filled it in and then used it to define that crease. That was good.
Girl,
that was a good decision.
Snatchy watchy. Sometimes you just get blessed.
Snatchity watchity woo. Okay, so I'm gonna have Lara Lee apply her own mascara, and
that's just our rules in artistry.
It's the rules in the artistry. If you're working with someone who can do their own mascara, they're doing their own mascara. While Laura is applying the mascara, she's using Benefit Roller Lash, of course. I am grabbing the Lily Lashes Miami's. These are my all-time favorite lashes. Oh my god, so Laura just introduced me to this new lash glue from Velour called the Lash Adhesive, and it's the best ever, and I'm so excited to now try this for myself because
it's so good.
It dries down so quickly and like sticks, which like, never happens because you guys know every time I put on an eyelash, I'm always sitting there fumbling with the frickin' inner corner for like 20 years.
Just know you're not alone there. That's everybody.
There she is.
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
Have you been out and about and then your inner corner just pops up and you don't have lash glue?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But that's why I carry lash glue all times with me now.
Me too.
When I go to events and stuff, if I'm wearing makeup, I always have lash glue and a pair of tweezers and a beauty blender and blotting powder and straws.
That's genius. Yeah. All right, I'm adding straws to my list. That's it.
It's a good one. Okay, so now that one eye is all complete, we're gonna go ahead and do the one off camera right now. And then we'll be right back to finish off the rest of the look. Okay, guys, so both eyes are, whoa, what was, did you see that?
What? I'm scared.
Something.
What's his shadow? Ooh,
oh. Hi, Shushers. Oh my god.
Can you do the dog?
We need to focus.
Y14?
Yeah, we're gonna use the Y14 today. I love, do you have most of the Morphe brushes memorized?
Yes.
Like, me too.
Yes.
Every time, they're always like, how do you know that? I'm like, I don't know. I just use them all the time. And of course, wouldn't be a James Charles video without Anastasia, So Hollywood Illuminator. Hashtag not sponsored. Oh, are you kidding? I'm also gonna grab a little bit of Scatterbrain on that same brush, and I'm going to use that to kind of like really lightly blend together the bronzer and the highlighter. I like doing this a lot, actually using like a more metallic shade rather than a highlighter to blend together just for like a more subtle glow. I'm also using this shades to highlight Laura's forehead.
Look how pretty it just looks like. I'm a little dewy.
Do you highlight your forehead ever?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you literally just did it on me.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite thing in the world.
Some people don't like it, so I always kind of tell them, you know,
no,
if I were
I do.
to. But yeah, I'm such a love.
It's my favorite. So now that the makeup is all on, our last step is going to be the lippity doodads. And for today's look, I'm going to be using the Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Naked. Love a good naked lip. And then last but certainly not least, I'm going to give her a little spritz of the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. Maybe a little bit more than a little spritz. And guys, this is the completed look.
Yes, it looks so good.
Oh my god, this is the best ever. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. You look
me too.
Stunning.
Yeah, thank you. I love it so much. I love the eyes. I can't quit looking at the viewfinder. Sorry, guys.
It's okay. Oh my god, I keep doing the same thing. I'm like staring at you. Okay, let's go and do the brutal review.
Ooh, okay, let me see.
What would you do differently? What do you hate? What do you love?
You got me hard on this one. I love the look. I think the base looks so amazing and like smooth and buttery. And I love the way you did the highlight. I love everything, James.
You have to hate something. There's nothing you don't like?
There's nothing I don't like.
Ah, love a professional MUA.
It's so Laura Lee approved makeup right here.
Oh, love that.
Your nose contour on me is completely different from what I do, but my nose looks so snatchy.
Do you like the nose contour?
I love it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm glad. That's what I'm always most worried about. I always like want to make people's noses so tiny, but I'm always like, oh my god, are they gonna like the fact that I'm literally giving them a nose job right now?
I'm all here for it. That's what's make it wash us off at the end of the day.
Yes.
But I like it.
I'm glad. Oh
yes,
my god.
you did so good. Thank you so much.
Of course. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below and subscribe if you have not already. Click that little bell notification icon so you can be notified every time I upload videos. If you'd like to follow me on a makeup journey, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. They're both just James Charles. And my Snapchat for more behind the scenes stuff is James Charles with an extra S after Charles. If you'd like to follow Laura Lee, her stuff will all be...
I talk a little bit slower than James, but it'll be down in the description box
down below. If you'd like to check out our video we did on Laura's channel where she did this makeup on me, click down below as well, or it'll be somewhere on the screen. This week's sister shout out goes to Sister Krista. Thank you so much for always following and supporting. You know I love you so much. And if you would like to be next week's sister shout out, make sure to always retweet my video links and they go live on Twitter. I had a lot of fun filming today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Yes, thank you guys so much for being here and watching.
Wait, we should do the subscribe to the channel
Yes,
song.
we have to.
Okay.
And before you leave, don't forget to
subscribe to my channel before you leave. Subscribe. That was a good one. Bye guys, love you so much.
Bye guys.